I'm going to have a look here at another knockoff knife here, and this is the Becker BK-5 knife. It's kind of a sort of a strange knife. Like, it's almost like a boning style knife or kitchen knife, but it's made to like survival knife, combat knife standards. I'm going to show it here. First, I'll show what we actually get it in when you get the package. So you've got your, just like a perfect forgery of the original box here. This one, it doesn't really say anything on the end though. Usually there would be a sticker on here saying what model it is, but this one's kind of obvious because it's such a long box, and I think there's only the BK, I don't think it's the 10, it's the 7. I think the 7 is a very long knife. I'm not sure, but there's only a couple that are like super long like this. But I put these, or I didn't put them, I keep them on the box like this, the stickers from shipping, so that I know that this is an actual copy of the knife and it's not an original, because these boxes are pretty like, they're pretty close. They're very good forgeries. Now I'm going to show the differences in the knife, but this is more focused on what you actually get when you like order this thing. Like, if you just want the forgery, it's not necessarily to compare it to the original. So we get the box, you get this really nice sheath here, and I've already put it on a like a thigh rig, because I want to actually test this knife out a little bit more. And I've really kind of fallen in love with this knife. Like, if it turns out that I really like it, I'll try to get an original. They're not ridiculously expensive considering the kind of knife it is, like the original ones. But I've put it on a thigh rig, and you can see it's like MOLLE capable, so you can put this sheath on anything. And it comes with a little pouch here, which you could put a sharpening stone in there or whatever, but I would put a multi-tool in there. I just haven't come across a decent multi-tool that I like, but that's probably what's going to end up going in there. And we'll have a look at the knife itself. So this one's a little bit different than the other BK series of knives. We'll have a full look here about the blade. A lot of them have the powder coat on the blade, but this particular one, the BK-5, it actually has this type of finish on the original. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a Teflon coating on there or what it is, but that's what comes on the original. The other ones in the BK series, most of them have like a powder coating, so it's very easy to tell them from like originals from fakes, because the fakes will have this type of a finish, and the originals will have the powder coat, but not so on this knife. So it's a little harder to tell than the others. And then the other thing is the like the BK K-bar here is just like a text. Like, it's not really engraved, it's just sort of printed on there with the BK, and on the other side too, the BK-5. On the original, as far as the ones I've seen, they seem to all be like the typical K-bar, where they're actually stamped, or I believe they're stamped into the steel, the markings. That's really the only way on site that you're going to be able to tell that this is an actual, say, forgery. And I like everything about this knife. Like, this thing is just like, it's just a straight up butcher knife, but it's so thick and large that it should be really good for bushwork. I mean, it's everything from a small machete to almost like a bushcraft knife, because you can really choke up on there. And I love this knife. I love the profile, how it has just the little tiniest of little sweeps on it. But you can see our blade geometry there, and it is very sharp out of box. The finish on it could be a little bit better. You can see some imperfections in it. It's not a big deal, because as far as I know, this type of finish on the K-bars is prone to wearing pretty quickly. But we'll look at the handle, which is the one thing all these Becker K-bars all have the exact same handle, and I don't mind it. someone was saying about people complaining that it's too slick or whatever, but it's actually not, because the way it fits in your hand. It's got the, I would say, like little guards on the top and bottom. It's not going to slip out of your hand. And also, there's no hot spots on, at least on the grip panels. So for use over time, it's like the grips are perfectly fine. One thing I don't know is, on the original, if you can see here clearly how the tang sticks up, like it's raised, I would say it's raised about 1 millimeter around the grips, and I don't know if that is on the original knives or not, because on here you can really feel it. It would create a hot spot, and it's easy enough to take these grips off and then just smooth down the edges. But I don't know if the original is like that, because on this one it kind of keeps it from rolling in your hand, like this piece being raised like that. So it's sort of a good thing. I don't know if the originals are like that or not, if that's a way to tell the forgery or not. Then you've got a huge lanyard hole. So if that's what you're using it for, brushwork, and you're, you know, whacking away at the sticks and brush and whatever, you can, you latch it to your hand. You're not going to lose it. You have sort of like a hammer breaker type thing on the bottom, which is really nice. They left that on there. It's interesting how they profiled the handle to a point and then they did like a flat end on it. I don't know why they came up with that, but here's a look at it here. Really solid, excellent knife. So, I mean, I highly recommend this thing. I mean, for the price, like I say, I would like to test it out here a little bit and see how good it is, and I may go with the original, because of all the Becker BK series, this is the one I like the best. So, I mean, really, I guess other than that, thank you for watching.